welcome to Ask TJ About Marketing. I'm your host, Terry Johnson from TerryJohnsonOnline.com. Here today to talk about marketing and marketing strategy. Yes, we're going to answer a marketing question, a basic marketing question that you may not know or you may know and you need clarification on it. So we're going to talk about those marketing questions and get you the answer that you need. So on this show, we talk about marketing questions that have to do with content marketing, social media marketing, email marketing, website blogs, anything that has to do with the world of online business. And you may have had this question for a while and never got the answer to, or didn't get a answer that helped you out. So you're going to be able, hopefully, you're going to be able to get that today. So let's get right into today's question. And today's question is, now we need to talk about some goals. Like, what is your content doing for you? What is it doing for you? And what are you supposed to what are you supposed to do? Because we talked about that, where people are online talking about different things, and then there's confusion because they're not getting the goals that they set for themselves. Like, as business owners, our goals is more sales. Honestly, more sales. We're not here to talk about what we had for lunch, or unless, you're in the restaurant business, then fine. But, the things that don't matter is what I'm trying to say. We don't want to get online, because as business owners, you don't have a lot of time to spend online anyway.
Okay.
I say, I've told you before, allocate 15 minutes in the morning, in the midday, or when you take your lunch or whatever, and then at night, 15 20 minutes if you got more time. But you're not there. And then this is the deal: once you get on, and this happens, I bring this up because it happens to me all the time. If I go to facebook.com, I'm done, because there's all these posts about somebody's birthday, somebody's this, say that, so that's why I love that Facebook has this business suite. And it was Facebook, but now they called it Meta Business Suite, and I go there. It's business.facebook.com if I'm on my computer, but I have the apps on my phone. I go there because it allows me to manage my pages. I don't see the personal feed, so guess what? I don't get distracted by okay, it's my cousin's birthday. Well, I gotta like it, and I gotta say happy birthday. And then you scroll through and you see your friends got jokes. So business owners, I'm telling you, stay away from the facebook.com or the Facebook app, the blue icon on your phone, unless you're there for personal catching up reasons, catching up with friends and family. If you're working on your business, go to Business Suite. Go to Business Suite or Creator Suite. So that's one of my tips for content. But because the goal is to make content that is going to resonate with your target audience. That's it. And we were saying before that everyone's not your audience, right? We were saying that you got to have one person that you speak to, and you know everything about them. We went through that. The purpose for that is so we don't mess around and waste our time trying to make content that doesn't hit the mark. So if you know who you're talking to, you know the age, we went through that, the demographics, psychographics, what they feel, what they think, where they hang out. If you know that, then you know, hey, I got to make this content hit that spot. And here's the other part of this goal is that there's so many types of content that you don't have to do them all. There's blog posts, that's written. There's podcasts, that's sound. There's video, which we're doing now. You pick the one that you're most comfortable with. And I will say that right off the bat, it's really easy to do what we're doing, a 30-minute, half-hour, whatever live stream show, and you take that and you use that, you take bits out of it, repurpose it, and put it online. So you don't have to do two jobs. Do one thing. And because if you have a podcast, I've seen lots of people do this. They do the podcast on YouTube Live, and then becomes a video, and then you can take the audio out of it. There's different tools. We use StreamYard. StreamYard lets you take the audio out of it really easy. Just download a file, and there's your podcast. So see, you're not going, well, I need to start a podcast. If you do something on YouTube, you already got your podcast.
Oh, see?
Why are you reinventing the wheel? Because the podcast service that you use, we're not going to get into that because there's tons of them. They take an audio file. You can get that easily from your YouTube video, from your YouTube channel. See?
I see.
So there's no extra work. So that's another place for content, another channel. And then you take the audio, and if you want to, he's calling it his podcast. I'm assuming it's everywhere, Apple Podcasts and everywhere. All he has to do is download the file. What I'm saying is the work is done. Do the work one time. If you're going to write a blog post, within that blog post, all you have to do is take snippets of the paragraphs or text or the points, and you make graphics to go with them, or you find stock photo, or you take some photos, of whatever it is. There's your social media post for the week from one blog post. Because the blog post takes a lot of time to write.
Yes.
So if you're going to put that effort into the blog post, then go back and say, hey, this little snippet, this little sentence, this, little that, and let me put a graphic, or let me put a picture, let me give something stock photo-y that works, or let me take a picture, because it's really easy to take a picture, because you talked about the blog post, you know what the content is, and then you share that on social media.
Oh my goodness.
If you use Meta Business Suite, you can schedule all of that on Facebook and Instagram. So there you are. You're done. You're done. So what I'm saying is the goal of your content, number one, should be easy for you. That's the goal.
It should.
That's the number one goal. It should be easy for you. Number two, it should connect and resonate with your audience. It should make sense to them. It should get their attention, something they need to know. Remember, we went through you have to entertain them, educate them, inform. You're doing those things. So you just do that. Use a scheduling tool. Meta Business Suite is free. You don't have to go buy one of these tools where they charge you like $80, $100 a month. You can if you want. I mean, if that's in your budget, because they have extra tools like analytics and the best time to post, and they different platforms offer different things. You can certainly do that, but why not use the free tool and post to your Facebook page and your Instagram? So see, we want the goal to be easy for you to handle, to manage. Goal number two is it has to make sense to your target audience, has to resonate. It has to, they have to understand what you're saying, because you know them. We talked about that. You know them. So you know, what are they thinking about today? What's going on in their lives today? What's going on in your business life this day that my audience should really know this. That's called behind the scenes.
Oh.
You just show yourself making or doing or whatever it is in your business. Keep it short, keep it sweet. Everything should be short and sweet, unless you're doing the live stream like we're doing. Or you're doing a blog post.
Exactly.
It should be longer, because that's information that you're giving out, and it can be repurposed. See, that's the deal. We're overcomplicating it.
I think we are, and I think because people keep changing things. I think I was just, by the time they came up with Business Suite, I was just overwhelmed. I was just like, you know what? I can't take any more change.
But see, that's because you're trying. That's because you're trying to go to Facebook.com. You don't need Facebook.com as a business owner. That's for personal stuff, family, friends, catching up, that stuff. If you're working on your business and you use the business tools on Facebook, business.facebook.com. That's where you need to go. No distractions. Your pages are there. Everything you need is there. If there's a comment on any of your posts, you'll see it there. You can respond from there. So everything's integrated.
Mm-hmm.
If you're simply posting to your Facebook page and your Instagram, it's perfect. Well, not perfect. I mean, it fits the bill because you're doing one post and it's going to both places and you're done. Now, there are other tools, and I said that earlier. I said there are other tools. You can pay for those, but this is free. I always look at stuff where business owner has to be simple, easy, and free. So there are other tools, and everybody's welcome to use them. I'm just saying that if you are just posting to Facebook and Instagram as a business page, a business owner, you go there, you type in what it is, you click Instagram, you click Facebook, and you click schedule or publish. It's done.
And that's it.
And you go about the rest of your day doing what you have to do.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe it was just too many places for my eyes to go. I felt a little overwhelmed by it, by the business suite thing. And I don't know. I guess I just need to sit down, take my time, and try to figure it out.
All right. So this is what happens. You type in business.facebook.com, or as you see here on the left, meta.business suite. Now, what do you see when you see here? You see my Facebook page and you see my Instagram. They're connected. What do you see below that? Create post. Let me go back. There's a blue button that says create post. It's big and blue right there.
At the top. Okay.
That's all you click. You don't click anything else. That's it. So look, placements, that means where it's going. It's going to my Facebook page and my Instagram page. And then there's a text box. I asked the question. I put in the text what I wanted to see. And then on the left, there's a preview. And then add a photo. And then I can add a photo. I'm going to put this photo up because I'm not going to send it. But there's the photo.
Okay.
And then that's it. At the bottom here is an optimal time button. It'll tell me, what's the best time to schedule this post? Oh, today at 11:37 a.m. I can take that, or tomorrow at 9 p.m. And then it shows Facebook and Instagram. I'm going to click save, but I'm not going to use it. So see at the bottom, it says to be scheduled for February 8, 2022, 11:37 a.m. And there's a big blue button that says schedule post. And when I click that, it gets scheduled and sent out at 11:37 a.m. I'm done.
Wow, you make this seem so simple. Oh my goodness. Why did I don't know why I saw so much on the screen when this.
Now there's some more stuff here. If you see in the middle column, there's a Facebook tab and an Instagram tab. That's to customize for Facebook only. And then if I click the Instagram, it's to make it different. So if I'm going to click on it. So this is what it looks like on Instagram. And then I can change something here. I'll say click the link in bio. And whatever I'm putting in, and then there's the preview. But if I go back to Facebook, what I typed in the Instagram box is not there. Now I can just click publish. Now this isn't the right size for Instagram. This image, but they make it work because usually it's a 1:1 ratio. But this is fine. It's an image. I wrote some text, and then I click schedule post, and that's it. I'm done.
I think I can do this.
So if I go to home, if I click back on home, this is the screen I see. So create post. If I wanted to create a story, I go into create a story. I get a different looking box, but the same thing. Story is graphics, video or imagery. So I have to add something that I pre-made. You can't make a story image in here. So I would already make that in Canva. And when you go to Canva, Canva's free, or whatever tool you use to make images, it will say Instagram story. That's all you click on. You make your story, you save it, and then you add it here. And then here's an optimal time, and then a share story, which is grayed out because I haven't added anything. So what have we been talking about? I've been saying before this, what is your message? Be yourself. Talk like yourself. Say what you have to say as yourself. Picking audiences, getting into the whole, things have changed because Apple has this, the iOS update, which allows people to tell apps not to track. And so there's a lot less data to gather and collect to get your I don't want to, it's target audience. I don't want to get into it, but if you have an Facebook ad class, the course or whatever, there's tons. You get your information from there. But that's it. I'm talking about creating quick, easy content because we're not influencers. I'm not an influencer. Influencers spend, buying tools, and they have all of these software and all of these things they sign up for because they're trying to attract a sponsor. We're not trying to attract a sponsor. We're trying to attract a customer. Yes. Why do we want to attract the customer? Because we want them to buy from us, but there's a whole road between that. But we want to direct them to the place where they can buy from us online. Content does that job. We create content, we influence, but that's our end goal, is to bring in more customers, and content is that job. That's the job of content. The goal is for us, one, to make it easy for us to make content, two, to reach the right person at the right time. But we need to do that in an easy, simple way. So that's why we were talking. I really wasn't going to talk about Meta, but it just comes up because it's one of the things that I recommend. It's not a perfect tool. It's not a perfect tool, but it's an easy tool. It's simple. Okay. Well, it's free.
I am so glad that you showed that to me, because the first time I looked at Business Suite, I was just like, this is too much for me.
All you need is the big blue button that says create a post.
Create a post.
That's it.
I think this is a workable tool. I'll get back to you and let you know how I did.
It's easy, it's free, it does the job. That's the basic requirements.
Yes.
But I use this for the Meta Business Suite. I use that for a lot of because I manage a lot of Facebook pages. Okay. All I have to do is go in there and click and switch between the pages. And that's it. So I hope this discussion helped answer that question for you. And if you have if you need clarification, or if you need more information about this topic, reach out to me, TerryJohnsonOnline.com, or go to your favorite social media platform. I'm on most of them. Look for Terry Johnson Online. Terry Johnson Online. Search for that. Find me on your favorite social media platform. Reach out, ask me a question in the DMs, in the comments, on a post, wherever you feel like you need to ask me a question, and I will answer it. Don't worry, I will answer it. So I hope that discussion helped you with the answer to this question, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah.